Hi, my name is Marwan Wipeout. I was born and raised in Egypt. I moved to Canada in 2006 with my wife and young family. In 2009, I heard about auditions being held for that show Wipeout Canada. So I figured, what the heck, I apply and see what happens. Sure enough, a few weeks later, I got the call that I got the part in the show. I was excited, but the catch was the show was being filmed in Argentina, which was a problem for me because A, I had to get a visa, and B, my PR card had expired and I'd already mailed it in for a renewal. So I decided, what the heck, I'm just gonna wing it, go to Argentina, film the show, and figure it on my way back. Sure enough, spent a great week in Argentina. The show goes well, only minor injuries, and on my flight back, I was stopped in the Buenos Aires airport. They said no visa, no PR card, no Canada. I pled and pled with them, but luckily I had 30 other Canadian contestants with me on a plane that vouched for me, and after pleading with them, they eventually let me board. Little did I know we'd be stopping again in Santiago, Chile. I took a nap in our two-hour layover and barely made it to the gate before boarding. Again, I was stopped and refused boarding the plane. Unfortunately, my fellow contestants had already boarded and I had no way to reach them. I just stood there as the plane took off, not knowing what to do. I was sent to the head of security, an army type general, where I sat with him for 2 hours trying to explain my case, pleading, showing him pictures of Facebook, everything about Canada, until he finally agreed to let me take the next plane back to Toronto. 2 days later, I arrived to the Toronto airport, exhausted but not defeated. I head up to the immigration officer and begin to explain my story. He shuts me down and ushers me into the waiting room. Eventually, I get to speak with another immigration officer. As I hand him my passport, he looks me up and down slowly and asks, "So where are you coming from and what's your story?" I tell him I'm coming from Argentina, where we're filming the show Wipeout Canada. He stops me right there, so excited, and asks, "Wipeout, I love that show. I didn't even know they had a Wipeout Canada." I told him, well, that was the first season being shot there, and I was a contestant. I left without my PR card. He asked me a few more questions about the show. Did I win? Which I didn't. I made it to the 4 finalists. And a few minutes later, I hear that lovely sound of my passport getting stamped. He hands me my passport, looks me in the eye with a smile on his face and says, "Marwan, welcome back home." And since then, Canada has truly been my second home. And for that, I am very, very grateful. And I want to say, happy birthday, Canada. We love you.